In our overarching findings of fact, of course, we made what to me is pretty obvious, but has turned out to be controversial, finding of fact that the disappearances, murders, and violence experienced by Indigenous women and girls and 2S LGBTQIA people is genocide. But we also said that colonialism, discrimination, and genocide explains the high rates of violence against Indigenous women, girls, 2S LGBTQIA people. We also know now that an absolute paradigm shift is required to dismantle colonization in Canadian society on the parts of all levels of government and public institutions. We call on all governments, in partnership with Indigenous peoples, to establish a national Indigenous and human rights ombudsman and tribunal so that those rights violations finally have a place to go to be addressed.
Well, in some ways, I welcome the discussion about genocide because we have to have some difficult conversations in this country, and I think genocide is a beginning. I think once people get over maybe the shock of the word genocide, I think we're going to move then on to focusing more on our calls for justice. But we have to have these awful, difficult conversations to start with. I think it's unfortunate when a leader rejects a finding of a 30-month-long national inquiry. What the danger is, of course, he's saying, I don't believe the truths that the families told. And I think it's a real affront to the families and survivors who did come forward.